Brilliant. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighbourhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger with me. I felt like it was a networking act. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Oh man, I do wish I was playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers, particularly if it was a game. But I mean, I got a burger with me. It was kind of like a networking act. Fuck it, I'm going burger. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you've ever had an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rocking burgers today, and it was good. Burgs. I've never thought of that word. Burgs. It's good. Amen. Hey, at least you met some other cool dads that I'm gonna fuck later. You should hit up with them on Dad Book. Maybe I will. If I ever figure out how social media works, I don't honestly know. Speaking of which, follow me on Insta or social, Facebook. Apparently that's how it works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Oh, for fuck's sake, you can never read the dad tips. That's one downside. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. It seems like no one's really into the cauliflower. No one fucking likes cauliflower ever. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. I was just keeping me posted and be home before midnight. It must be like 9 already. We've been at a barbecue all day. You got it. And be careful. I will. And make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and never will do that. Liar. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I guess I'll find something else to do. I'm gonna throw a party. Why not? I want to tell her I'm throwing a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighbourhood are invited, and I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list. But honestly, it's looking tight, and you may have to just wait in line. I know a guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I'll watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I pop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. It looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds good. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any real food, nutritional substance. Why not, Gary? Be the best you. Man, Gary Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen and wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Yeah, right, mate. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon. I definitely taught her better than to text or drive. I reach to the freezer and grab some ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socialising. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, I'm worried now. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only as assuaging, are not only assuaging, whatever this word here says. Oh shit, I didn't even read the rest of it. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who she was with? Why don't I know all of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, come on, Gary. Thank God it's her. Amanda goes to open the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. So, sweetie, thank God you're safe. Oh, hell. Yeah. But now that I know that she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls out her phone from her pocket. Oh, whoops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name, are we? Amanda, you came home half an hour after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out and I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Ooh. I do want to say I don't like your attitude, but I think I'm going to go with I was right. I have a right to be concerned. I want to say that. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a careful in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. Definitely. She was finger gunning her way out and into situations, I reckon. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely can't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to, but I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking on you. I trust you to make good choices or good. I don't necessarily trust her to make good choices because she's going to make bad ones and I need to be there for her. So I am sorry for freaking out now. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have got so worked up. Team Studley! Team Studley. Amanda gives me a hug. Some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scoffs down the eggs and the thyme. And the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. Can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which turns out to be a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we've got to fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Okay, Dadbook. On a Friday night, we're most likely to stream OVs. Do I have to type it in or click? Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill. Flawlessly watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. I reckon it's torment my children with dad puns. We've got to go that. I'm just setting up Dadbook D91 because I've met all of the dads in the cul-de-sac. Did you see me bang Robert? I've already slept with one of them, so I still want to get with Matt though. Matt's the one. Torment my children with dad puns. If you had one thing to take to a desert island, what would it be? Yeah, I totally banged a dude called Robert. We slept together and then he turfed me out the first thing in the morning. If you had one thing to take on a desert island, my trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, cast around DVD for instructions, a boat. Definitely the bottom one. A boat would be sensible though. Mate, he lives 2 doors down from me, mate, so it's a bit awkward at the barbecue the next day. What are your turn-ons? Hello. Strong dad arms. Oh, I do like strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. I do like street smarts as well. Oh, look. Top chilling grillmanship. So this is going to relate to the dudes. I reckon Brian could be strong dad arms, or that could actually be Craig. Or Craig might actually be tennis shoes. What's Matt gonna have? So he was like a musician. Matt's gonna have the street smarts, isn't he? Because he's like a musician in the coffee shop. Yeah, Matt's gonna have street smarts for sure. What do you want to be when you grow up? A technical writer for manuals and instructions. A salty boat captain. Pro skater is also an astronaut. The president of space! Oh, I'm torn between C and E. Oh, I'm going to want to be a pro skater who's also an astronaut, but I'm so clumsy. I'll see you in a bit, Robot Spy. Have fun. Oh, I'm going with president of space. That's kind of what I would be. Well, hopefully come back and see if I do become Dream Dad. Yeah, definitely brush your teeth, man. Oral hygiene's key. What's your favourite movie genre? War documentary. Connery's Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything related to romantic movies. Oh, probably one of these two. I'm going with Sean Connery. Everyone loves a bit of Sean. I'll see you in 6. What's your ideal date? With Matt? Napping together? Oh yeah. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. Eating healthful dinner at 4 PM. Trying to geocache but getting helplessly lost. Come on, D91. You know that's what we're going for. Being emotionally vulnerable. I'm gonna go with geocaching for sure. That sounds like an ideal date. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my quickly low self-esteem, I frequently... Oh god, I guess I'm gonna maybe go with a cool knife. It's not really any of these, but... I do forget a lot of things. Maybe I'm gonna go forgetfulness. A cool knife just sounds a little bit too cheesy, and that's gonna probably get Damien. I'm gonna go forgetfulness. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, maybe. How proud I am of my child, yes. That's going to be Brian then. Potentially enter the world, 100% this one. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can next get a copy. Oh, but that's going to be Matt. Oh, do I manipulate my dad book just so that I can sleep with Matt? Would Gary do that? Or do I go with potential ends of the world? I'm going to say true to myself. If it's meant to be with Matt, it's meant to be. And I'm going potential lawnmower modifications though. End of the world. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was kind of fun. I could totally spend my day on here just looking at people's profile. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Yes, Darth Lace, you've missed a lot, honestly. I hope you saw me sleep with Robert. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. I decided to stay true.
You've got dads.
You've got dads. This is amazing. Right, let's hit up Matt first. Avid music enthusiast, passive coffee drinker. You can find me most days at selling bean juice. I know I slept with. How do I go back? I slept with Robert. He hit me up in a bar and just offered me to go back to his house, and I just we slept together, and then he kicked me out the first thing in the morning. I'm gonna message Matt for sure. How do I message him? What's your favourite shit with subtitles? Oh, we don't actually gel too well, but I'm going to message him anyway. Dad tip 37. I navigate to Matt's dad book and type out a message. Hey man, great seeing you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and get Matt's whisper. Yeah, we definitely. We bumped uglies, mate.
That's nasty.
Hey dude, I'd be totally down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come? I think for a moment. What's the Soundgarden? Brilliant. It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. While I'm thinking, another message popped up onto the screen. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band, let alone whatever lets out our comfort zone. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little Indian punk rock band out of Canada. Should be fun. See, I like pop, punk and ska. I log off Dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally track decades through memories of denim jeans and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh God, I had a mullet back then. Oh God, I thought it was cool. Oh God, people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed bands in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? I'm a child of the 80s, man. It's the best times. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy. So I spent the whole day pining after Matt and his band, his gig. Her eyes a little puffy, almost like she's been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realised that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of the genre. I think that is just yet another thing that will write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Are you sure that's what you're upset about? You have to tell me it's what's actually wrong. I'm going to go what's actually wrong. Why are you lying to me? Straight in there, Gary. Come on. I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let it go for now. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12. Remember, all of a sudden overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed. You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. Nice. They want dancing boys to kiss her trapper keeper. We all know what that means. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Oh, sweet. Just need to put a slipper on because I'm cold. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot so you fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place. I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. See, I like ska, so I should like punk. Like DIY gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. Dad, come on, give me something to work at. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Hey, Robot, Chiz coming back. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk, so their heads like split when they sing. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? Man, you should get a moe like me. You never have to brush your hair again. I don't see the friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre, so it might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counter-culture rebellion. What am I trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're going to jump in the mosh pit or anything. Oh man, I'll definitely be in that pit. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards, where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then he forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the coffee spoon at 8. I've just got to shut my door. I'll be 1 second. I think there's a storm a brewing. I show up to the coffee spin at 8 in what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yes, I am, Matt. Ka-ching! Well, it's been a while. Of course. Yes, of course. I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. I say that all the time, so I'm saying that. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I'm prepared to kill. Oh, God. Are you? Oh, no. He didn't like that. Oh, no. Oh, man, I've got to admit. Oh, damn it. Oh, I feel really bad that I've upset Matt. I've got to admit it, I haven't been to a real Pet concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Hey, your daughter will take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds silent and screams and cries. Yeah.
Oh.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Oh.
But dude, I get to take you to this first concert in a long time. This is going to be awesome. Just hang with me, Gary. You'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny
Hey.
laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre. It can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit that they were into. Brilliant. Matt looks off into the mid-distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. Ah, damn it. Come on, Gary. That's confusing.
Oh.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Oh, man. I really want to get it on with Matt. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people are closer to Amanda's age than mine, and I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing, and I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is sea-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it!
Wait.
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large group of people frighten me. You've just taken me to a concert, mate. How can loud noises and large groups of people frighten you? Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight and taking a nap?
Oh.
That's my favourite thing to do. A couple of other people notice Matt's in the crowd and yell, hey, as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me.
Hmm.
I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Fuck yeah. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks to him. It seems like you're a popular guy out there. Ah, yeah. I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like these where I realise that I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And then there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Oh.
In Matt's mouth, come on. See, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out some merch. We got warned. Wow, we might get it on with merch, guy. You never know. If it doesn't work out on that, we've got a second lined up. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and a compliment to discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gestured to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made by distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit. I'm going to literally say I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you that my reputation as a salesman of the highest caliber, that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey!
Day by day, man. Day by day. Matt's had a hard life. A little bit down. They do that thing where they high five, but also turns into a hug.
Oh.
Your mum doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, if you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. Brilliant. And have to deal with you every single day. Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Oh.
That's Gary. I thought I'd bring him out to the concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Gary cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings him in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give a courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people we don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. True dat.
Oh.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays a hello of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band?
Hey!
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. I'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. Got the sickest logo. Well, Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot on close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks onto stage and picks a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung on his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous sound I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put in the earplugs and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. That is what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. That sounds like a great band. The set seems to go on forever. There are no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band's members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and start a conversation. These guys sound amazing. So you got a lot of concerts out. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop it and enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, and only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised as part of the act and was carried off stage crying. Brilliant. Matt and I both pull out our earplugs. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Matt's trying to get me drunk. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file in the concert space and it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try and follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realise I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where is the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in a building forever? Am I going to see my own daughter ever again? What if a terrible man gets back on stage? What if? Oh, come on, Gary, you can do it. Suddenly, a hand reaches out and grabs me by the dick. It grabs me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Phew. I really got nervous there for a second. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah. Pup really bringing out the crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favourite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music in a concert with, but when you're just in a room full of people connecting with the music, just the same way as you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. I also have to pee.
Oh!
Hurry up, man, they're about to go on. I squeezed my way out the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually looking pretty good. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup put on their first song. How am I ever going to find that now? Oh, what? I've got a little mini game. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pop. I'm pretty sure Matt will be up there too. I've got to get there without getting trampled by all those rowdy youths. Avoid the youths. How do I move them? Oh, he got me! Ah, bastard!
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you.
Listen to this song, it's banging.
We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch. So we added
bastard.
the song that you're listening to.
This song's
right
well
now.
good.
Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Nice.
DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP.
I didn't realise I could go down this edge line. Oh, bastards are coming for me.
Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out.
I'm gonna check that out for sure. It's a song by Pup called DVD.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Yay! I survived the crowd!
DVP. But really,
Oh, nice!
content ID
Pop punk!
demands a serious convo.
Excellent. I'm finally able to make my way through the crowd where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found.
Talk
Shoot.
about it. Oh no.
Well, I guess I should keep looking.
This is a
I
dating
bumped from
sim
behind.
about
I
getting
found myself in the
with
middle of
dads, no
a bunch
less.
of youths running around in a circle to the
Oh
music.
God, how did we get here? What
I'm
are
in
we
the pit.
doing? What a mess.
How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders
So we
himself into me and
added
keeps
the
moving in a
song
circle.
that you're
Hey!
listening to
I guess I'm
right now.
moving in the circle now.
Don't
I
you
frantically
think
search for a
it's
way out, but all I can see is an
better
ocean of
than
youths
risking
rhythmically
content
slamming into each other.
ID?
Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over.
Players, I
This is
have
it.
one
This is how I
degree.
die. Trampled under the boots of
Check out
counterculture.
the band called
Someone
Pup
grabs my
and their
hand. Someone
song
familiar.
DVP.
I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arms around me and I jump back into the circle, bashing youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I couldn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends as the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers Pop. Yay, Pop! I'm looking forward to seeing your song, but obviously they couldn't put it because of the copyright thing. It's good that they put that option in though,
So
for sure.
we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
See, that's good.
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pop and their song DVB.
Everybody check the band called Pop and their song DVD, because it should have been panned in the last bit, but they couldn't do it because of copyright. So that's cool, man. Maybe I only got enough of pit energy for one song. Alright, man, let's retrieve. We'll show these kids how it's done on now today. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pop put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple of people. I hang outside of the match, outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man.
Hey.
Oh, come on Matt, you know, that's a sign, definitely. I saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth.
Oh.
And I mean, anyone who tears up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. Oh shit, I really want... I'm going to say the youth will finally accept me because I really want to get this right. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only in the field of battle, as I may have done today, but on a grander scale. He's not going to like that.
Oh.
Oh, yes, he did! Yes! Come on! We're getting it on with Matt. We'll see you in the world, pit youths. Hey, Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Oh, we're meeting the band. It's actually the band Pup. Hey, dude, didn't realise you were here.
Hey.
So glad you could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
Well, see you around. I guess that was actually the band. If anyone knows Canadian punk rockers Pup, then that's probably them. Give it a goog. Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh yeah, I met them a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Hey.
Come on, let's grab some dinner food. Not dinner, some dinner food. Interesting. Suddenly realised how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Hells yeah. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. Oh, it's a little date. So there I am in the picture trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. And just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look in his face. I brought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Brilliant. You guys worked it out.
Oh.
Yeah, man, it just goes to show that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. True dat. Never a truer word said. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel around all the states. Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive. But I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of these people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this with a lot of positive energy and good vibes. Just like the Twitching community, honestly, it's such a good community with positive energy and good vibes. Cheers for coming along, guys. Absolutely love it. Got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mum's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, and I try and help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Hey.
Thanks. Us single parents really have to keep lookout for each other. How's Carmenista? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I manage. I can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful. All my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Comista's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, yeah.
Like what? Oh, what could they rebel about? He might actually really like that because he said he liked anything with subtitles. Oh, I really want to get this right though. I reckon I'm going to go for big budgets because he'll want the originals. Yeah, I'm going for it. Yes, because he said about subtitles earlier. That's perfect. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I just think we have to strive as a society to be okay with subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our plates with big greasy food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner was absolutely hitting the spot. That man. Oh, I didn't do that heart thing when I said that thing. Maybe I'll pick the middle of the road one. Man.
Hey.
Being a single dad is rough sometimes and lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. At least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had a strong, manly Gary to cuddle up to at night. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too, Gary pipes in immediately. I never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always. Perfect.
Oh.
Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Back to Matt's. Come on, back to Matt's. We walk back to the cul-de-sac. Back to our respective houses. Come on. Slap down some lines, Gary.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel my knees in the morning. Definitely. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Matt with one T, that's how cool Matt is. I walked into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head. Shame it wasn't Matt's cock. Hi. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey Pops, what was the show? How was the show, sorry? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Well, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition. It's another banger of a TV show. Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition. Come on, chat, tell me you wouldn't watch that bad boy. It sounds ridiculous. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. It sounds like a banger as well. Second of all, you mushed in the pit. Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. What? Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Brilliant. If the police are driving warning, don't go. Oh, damn it. They complete. Protective dad, sincerity, band puns cool. Didn't crowd surf. I could have crowd surfed.
That was good. Could have used a
Rank
trombone.
B. Click to continue. Don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. While I'm doing opening word jungles, I hear the mail truck pull up in the cul-de-sac. I wonder if I've got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides me a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the stop. It takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons! Coupon-tastic. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones in. Oh, something's happened. There we go. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? I have something for you! I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's twice she's done that with her teeth. It's probably better for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me, spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Yeah.
I got in! Woo! Amanda got into college! Yay! Fucking air horn thing won't work. God damn it, I'll just give her another applause. Oh, I got in. Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I can't really believe it. I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad, I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied for, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're going to make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing it into our foil-wrapped burritos. Good choice, Amanda. From a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a girl. A simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dawns are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down, you're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I was wondering who my roommate's going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no? Just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Classic Gary. Carl ruled. They had a dog called Carl. Brilliant. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorm. If you get a note saying that you need one, I bet I could forward one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need her to be real for a second. So, you know that talk I had with Mr. Baker? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a dampener on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months at school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay, come on, Amanda, you can do it. Get that scholarship. I promise I'll try hard out. He pats him on the head. I think you can hand out a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays. There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it will be worth it to see you. My eyes immediately well up in tears. Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. And you're all grown up now. And you're such a good person. And I hope you know that you're important to me. You are. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to taste sad. No one wants a sad burrito. I think it's impossible to have a sad burrito. Amanda, I pull Amanda in for a kiss on her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Do I have to go on another day? Who am I go to? What's this? Dad Manda. Hey Gary, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see that you signed up to Dadbook. They recently added this exciting new messenger service where you can find yourself receiving messages like from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Oh god, cheers mate. I don't really want to write a message. Yeah, I'll message him. Amanda, is that you on Dadbook? Nice, he's dressed up like a dad. Okay, cool. Right, so I've messaged them. I don't want to message Robert. I'm not going to go out with Brian. Hugo's the teacher. Joseph could be an interesting date. Let's see what Joseph's got. Ah, he's a youth minister though. Not necessarily. What are your turns on? My loving wife. How do I go back? I guess it's going to have to be Craig. I don't want to go out with any of these. I'm guess I'm going to try and bang Craig. Data free, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast. Oh man, this guy is my bro. Maybe not with all the exercise shit, but beer pong world champion. That sounds like a fantastic job. That's a message I was on a date. It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Brilliant. Wonder what Craig's up to today. I'll navigate to Craig's Facebook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbour, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments passed before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Yeah, I'm going to probably play for another half hour and then I'm going to stop this and probably I'll probably play till 10 actually. So it's 35 minutes and then I'm going to save this. I presume I can save. And then I'm going to carry on my dad's adventure another day because this has been so badass. Cheers for popping along though, Robot Spy. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, Robot. Have a good fun. A couple of moments before I hear ding on the computer and it's Craig. That was quick. I think for a moment this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple of more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. Cheers, Lace. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm probably going to go till 10, like I was saying, and then continue it another day. This has been banging, this game. So good. So good. I'm so glad you've come along for the ride with me as well. Figuratively and metaphorically. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Yeah, it's brilliant. Just a couple for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig's invited us out to a softball game. Want to go?
Oh no.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought us all the gear and then took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off in the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream and try to pick it up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda goes up and looks me dead in the eyes. Determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Come on, Amanda, you can do it. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field for a kids' softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up to the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. We don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
Lace, I'm so going to get it on with Craig. He seems like the best dad. I've gone off of Matt a little bit after the whole live band thing. But we'll see. Craig might do it. Craig might be the one, man. Just saying. And it will match my Craig tattoo that I've already got, you know, my I Heart Craig. So when do the kids start crying and running off into the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everybody else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but I don't see some kids crying. I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my own amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and kids run onto the field. I can see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has river strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's a mascot. How could you have a pancake costume? Where would your arms be? Would the pancake be this way, like a hula hoop? Or if it's this way, then your hands... I would like to see the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I see that the Maple Bay Flapjacks are against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks! Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Yeah, yelling. Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. Mate, I'm shouting what's important is that you're having fun. Go friendship and kindness. Come on, Gary. Dad, you can kick it up or not. Maybe throw some spice on that papaya. Brilliant. Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't really ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Keg stand Craig, good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off in the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball into the centre field. A tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but misses her glove and hits her straight on the forehead. See? It's completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. She's carried off the field and sobs. Man, it's strange to think how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's responsible now. That sounds amazing. Craig sounds like my bro for sure. He's backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Yes, mate, you know it. You know it, Craig. You know it, Lace. Craig's team is crushing the other team. In the 9th inning, the Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see the outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and, oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Amanda's going to save it, I reckon. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball. Called it. That's staring and amazing. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did, Amanda. Softballs are like freaking this big. If she one-handed that bad boy, it'd be rude. I faced my fear. I defeated the softball. I could do anything. Go, Amanda. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment, and I don't think anyone else is watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends, and Craig's team have declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everybody. We walk over to the dugout, congratulate Craig, who's talking to some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. So proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Sweet Briar and Hazel there. Hello. Oh, they're the twins, aren't they? Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys are all. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Hazel says, yeah, it's me. Just straight up and agrees. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think that I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take a lot of her maths tests. I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad and tell them I'm Briar. Brilliant. What? We will talk about this later. Gary, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the mums jumps into the conversation. Oh, it's Janet. Janet's going to be a nightmare, I can imagine. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win. Craig, I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration would we have without a fearless leader? She lays her hands on her shoulder and gives him goo eyes. Man, this mum is laying it on thick. This mum is thirsty. Thirsty ass mama. Amanda and I share a look.
Oh.
Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mum looks slightly put out but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza. I told you she was thirsty. What? What? It's a real place?